Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly am. Okay, so what do we have for you on today's episode? We have for you a funny, light-hearted, deep fake. You know what I mean by deep fake, don't you? It transcends a meme. This is a video where they will implant a person into a video to make them look like they're saying or doing something that they are obviously not. Now, this is a funny one. It's Joe Biden and I take it as a musician or comedian, and they're kind of singing a duet. It's very funny. We're going to watch it. It does, although, of course, raise the spectre of how far can deepfake technology go and what will it be used for. I mean, inevitably, you know as well as I do, it will be used for political reasons to smear people in the most effective way. It'll be like the most effective smearing in the world. And of course, you know who will use it. They will. And who will be the victim? We conservatives will. You know, they'll make a deep fake of Trump doing something or saying something. But let's not go there. Let's just enjoy this funny deep fake, which is obviously, you know, it's obviously fake, but it's just funny, right? It's not insidious or an attempt to smear anyone. It's just a joke, really, in an age where you're not really allowed to joke. You're not really allowed to joke about anything anymore. So let's take a look at this. We'll get into this now, but if you haven't yet, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and share this video around. I need your help now more than ever because YouTube is sectioning off independent commentary channels. So if you could do those things, share the video, it'd really help my little channel grow. Okay, let's go. Okay, so let's check this out.
I have 2 shotguns in my home. They're locked in a safe. There's a metal gun case. We live in an area that's wooded, somewhat secluded. And I said, Jill, if there's ever a problem, just walk out on the balcony and fire 2 blasts outside the house. Buy a shotgun. Buy a shotgun. You don't need a machine gun. You don't need 30 rounds. Buy a shotgun. Buy a double barrel shotgun.
You don't need a flamethrower, and you don't need a tank, and you don't need an AR-15 to scare those thugs away. No, and I don't need a grenade launcher. I don't need an F-15. There's just one thing I need to do, and they'll stay away from me. Fire 2 blasts outside the house. Buy a shotgun. Buy a shotgun. Buy a shotgun. Yeah, buy a shotgun, baby. You don't need a machine gun. You don't need a machine gun. 30 rounds. Buy shotguns. Buy a double barrel shotgun.
Fire 2 blasts outside the house.
Buy a shotgun.
Bravo. Buy a shotgun. Fire 2 blasts, Jill. Fire 2 blasts outside the house. Buy a shotgun. Let's watch again. So there's a couple of things I want to point out. Nothing serious, really. I mean, come on, it's just a joke. But it does raise the spectre of deep fakes. You know, they have Joe Biden sitting at a table. Deep fake technology still obviously has a long way to go. Nobody would watch this and think Joe Biden was actually really there. But it still is impressive how far it's coming on. And make no mistake, as technology increases, computing power increases, and the artists that made this, their talent and craftsmanship increases, one day you will have a deepfake so good it would look like this, like me. Like they could create something that would look identical to this channel that you're watching now, and they could have me say anything. I could make strange squeaking noises. I could use language that would get me banned immediately. I could punch myself in the face. You know, I could do anything. You know, and they could make me do anything. And then other people would watch the video, or they'll make videos of their own or comment and say, hey, you know that idiot, the Hoggcast, you know, he was punching himself. He made a video last night and he was punching himself. And and he was making strange squeaking noises, you know, like ee 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 ee, and silly things like that. That's where deepfake technology will go eventually. You know, it's funny now, we're watching Biden, well, there you go, we're watching Biden, quote unquote, and this comedian guy who's really good. I actually like his work. I mean, I think he's a comedian. If he's not an actual comedian or musician, then he has natural talent to do both. I'm not sure who he is, but let's watch again.
I have 2 shotguns in my home. They're locked in a safe. There's a metal gun case. We live in an area that's wooded, somewhat secluded. And I said, Jill, if there's ever a problem, just walk out on the balcony and fire 2 blasts outside the house.
That's my favourite part. I like that part because it's just unexpected. You know, it says, if there's ever a problem, just walk out on the balcony and fire 2 blasts. You know, you just get this image in your head of Jill just walking out on the balcony, double-barreled shotgun in hand, and kaboom, kaboom.
Buy a shotgun. Buy a shotgun.
You don't need a machine gun. You don't need 30 rounds.
Buy a shotgun. Buy a double barrel shotgun. No, you don't need a flamethrower, and you don't need a tank, and you don't need an AR-15 to scare those thugs away. No, and I don't need a grenade launcher.
Speaking of scaring the thugs away, I made this video because I wanted to not cover what's going on with Antifa at the moment. Again, Antifa are doing their shtick. They're doing it again in the Pacific Northwest, Portland. I watched a video of a woman getting assaulted by Antifa, the police retreating as normal. And I thought I was going to make a video on that, and then I thought, you know what? Let's do something a bit more light-hearted, right? Because nobody ever pushes back on them. It's like if you're a Democrat, if you're Antifa, BLM, you have a shield around you where no one's allowed to hold you accountable for your actions. But, you know, I'm digressing.
I don't need an F-15. There's just one thing I need to do, and they'll stay away from me. Fire 2 blasts outside the house. Buy a shotgun. Buy a shotgun. Buy a shotgun. Yeah, buy a shotgun, baby. You don't need a machine gun. You don't need 30 rounds. Buy shotguns. Buy a double barrel shotgun. Fire 2.
So that bit at the end there, you can see the deepfake technology at work. And as I said, it does have a long way to go still, but you can actually see it in action. So with that said, with me saying that, keep it in your mind and watch those last couple of seconds, because you'll see what I mean. Because
Fire 2.
You see what I mean? I think it is funny. I do like it, but you can see with the way they've stitched clips of Joe Biden together. They might even have someone there who's wearing one of them green suits or one of them things with the pads on it, and then they could just dub Joe Biden over it. I'm not entirely sure how deepfake technology works. It's way beyond my tech level of knowledge. But again, we'll watch the last couple of seconds and watch this here, how they stitch it all together to create a composite of a man, Joe Biden, who's not actually there, right? And just think in the future where this technology will go and what they can do. We already saw them try to do something similar with Donald Trump. I'm not sure if you can remember. But luckily enough, a journalist, quote unquote, a journalist, was actually fired from a news station in the Pacific Northwest because they tried to use very early deepfake technology to make Donald Trump look like his tongue was coming in and out like a lizard. They tried to make him look like a lizard and pass it off as genuine. This was on an actual local news channel in the Pacific Northwest, of the United States, and they did it because they were hoping that there were some very low IQ people out there who would see it and have a subconscious reaction, a negative reaction to Donald Trump, because that's what they wanted you to do. They wanted you to think, that guy looks like a reptile. That guy's reptilian. Because Donald Trump, it looked like Donald Trump's tongue was coming in and out like a reptile. But it was such a low quality, such an early attempt at deep fake technology. It was spotted immediately. And people said, what are you doing? And there was such a fuss kicked up. A journalist was actually fired, which is rare, because normally they fail upwards. They get rewarded for failing. But that was such a blatant attempt at fake news. It was beyond fake news. They tried to make Donald Trump look like a lizard, right? With his tongue coming in and out, shooting in and out. Now just think what they'll try and do to the Trumps of the world in 20 years' time when deepfake technology has been perfected.
Shotgun, fired to blast outside the house. By shotgun.
So we'll leave it there, but I suppose there's some good advice there. Buy a shotgun. And if you were ever threatened by the woke brigade or the Antifa mob, take the advice that they're giving you on this. Maybe it's the first time in the world you can actually say that Biden has given some good advice. Who would have thought it? Deepfake or not? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think of this video in the comment section below. What did you think of the deepfake skit featuring Joe Biden? I thought it was very humorous, very funny. You should always try and keep, no matter what the situation you're in, no matter how bad it is, you should always try and smile or find time to smile, because it will boost your self-esteem when you need a boost in self-esteem the most in life, which is when things are going to go wrong or have gone wrong or you're in a bad spot. If you can find something to smile at within reason, without being foolishly, timid or whatever, docile. But if you can find something to laugh at, it will raise your self-esteem in a time of crisis when you need it the most. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't yet, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell and share this video around. That helped me stay competitive with the likes of CNN, MSNBC and the like, who do get prioritised as independent commentary channels, especially small ones like mine, get sidelined. So I could do with your help to grow this small community, and I appreciate all of you for taking the time to engage with me and the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.